Yeah, anyway, keep that in mind. Wood Manley is Syracuse, so there's a high population, and this trail is high popular. Oh, I can't even talk today. Holy crap. Anyway, it's a busy trail. We're in the city. So expect to encounter a lot of people here. I can't tell you that at the beginning enough. And you can see we go straight up now. Yay, higher! And this trail also connects you to a bunch of the other ones for the Green Lake State Park. But that's a nice view. Again, if you're from the area and know what this was used for, it looked like it was a quarry at one point. It's just assuming because of the gravel and everything on the side. And that looked like an old road that went up into here, so maybe there's more to see up here. Yeah, that's a mountain bike path. Oh, I do plan on getting one this soon, a mountain bike. Because now that we're hiking further and further, I have limitations, at least on the mountain bike. I could get to that spot where I left off, like the last video I did. What's that trail name? The Black River Trail in Watertown. That 6-7 mile trail. I had to do 3 sections of, where I could just bike to one section instead of walking all the way back. And you know, it limits the time. Like when you get up in the Adirondacks, you're gonna have 10+ mile trails. So I could get a bike and bike chain and ride it to where I left off, chain it to the tree, and then do another 3 miles and back. That's what the limit is, 5 for me, so. Anything over 5 is pushing. And you don't want to push yourself out here. Not in the Adirondacks. So. Alright, right on top of that steep climb, we got the junction. This is where the trail will loop and into other trails. We'll see here. So, again, we're on the Deer Run Trail. I have a PDF file on my phone. I went through that before when I hiked here, but we're on the Purple Trail, the Deer Run Loop, which will connect you into these other 3 trails: the Farmers Hill, the Vista, the Overlook. Well, it's the Empire State Trail even. Old Erie Canal State Historic Park. Deer Run Trail. Yep, it is Deer Run Trail, location 564. So there's a trail marker right there for the park. So we are gonna take a left. We're gonna want to go up and loop around back the other way. So we start our loop now. It's about a quarter mile to get to this point, roughly. Again, if there are any deer spotted, I don't expect them to run away. As popular as this trail is, they're probably already accustomed to people. again, I do these videos just to give you an idea what's here, but you know, you just take your time, look around. Like, you wouldn't have spotted this hairy tree. I was going to originally show you that, and then I wanted to pan over here, and then you got the sun and everything out in the valley. We'll call it the valley. I'm not sure what road that is. Again, I'm out of my hometown, so a nice little road out there. That could be the one that takes you into Minoa, so we are looking in that direction. I just realized I forgot something. Well, there's something flashing way down there. What is that? For those that are in the area that know this place better than I do, right there, there's an electronic sign. Yeah, that's got to be Minoa. It's right there on the left of the road. There, you seen it flash that time. I got halfway up this hill and realized I don't have a spare battery and this one's half full. Typical. So, I'm probably gonna have to go down and get another battery because this trail's 2 miles long and I'm only a quarter of the way up it. So, that's where we are now. And again, I mentioned this before when I I like it, but when I hiked Green Lakes, that's what I wanted to say. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but when I hiked it, I mentioned before, if you're a rail fan too, you get to do it Rail Yard, Minoa, the Green Pedestrian Bridge, right down the road. So I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing train horns blowing down there. But right now, it's, you know, what I came for. 3 things I came for. Departed overnight before the sun came up, before I got here. Because we missed out on the CSX 1776, the 1982, the C&O Heritage Unit were all in the area. And then within an hour they're like, see ya! So I'm a little disappointed, but I'm here now, so that's why we're hiking today. Yeah, there are trains out, but mornings on a Saturday are kind of slow. So I'm like, I might as well get some hikes in. Another trail, you know, another trail to check off the bucket list. It's gotta be a deer trail. I come into like a little cut. Last time we were just talking, there's the valley I was just showing you. Again, it's just like, take your time, look around. You don't know what you're gonna find out here. Like, for all I know, there could be a deer standing behind the tree. And here's one, but not a deer, but one thing that you would probably have not noticed if you weren't looking. Yeah, it's a slow uphill climb, but I can't beat the day. Sun's coming out, 50 degrees in February in upstate New York. Come on. I'd be a fool to not be out to enjoy this weather. Because in other words, we could be under 2 feet of snow and minus 10 right now, is what it would normally be. Yeah, it stinks that I missed those 3 engines, but it pays off tenfold on a nice day like today. You know, that's the way it is, rail fanning. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out. Well, I'm here. Might as well. Might as well get back one of them strikes in a video anyway. Or marker 570 on the DR trail at Green Lake State Park. So, you know, I like the fact that they did that. So if you personally come here to visit or know personally this spot, Yeah, that's where we are. We'll call it mile marker 570 on DR Trail at Green Lake State Park. And we'll do a pan. So, yeah, it was quite a downhill climb, but I finally got my batteries. I was going to show you this deer trail, but there seems to be another trail right there. You can kind of make it out from here. I don't know if that's a public trail or not. There is some private property on here, but I just wanted to show you this deer trail because you don't notice it until you get to here. So there's definitely a lot of deer activity here. The fact if they're afraid of people or not, we don't know yet. I mean, one could be standing right behind you, ready to get the wallet out of your back pocket, for all I know. I'm kind of looking at this vine going up this tree, just observing. See, there's always something to look at. We're still at mile marker 570. That's what that white thing is. And you can see the trail just drops right off here. It's a little interesting fact right there. And we're still climbing up. Not as steep, but it's a thigh burner. Not the fact that I went down and had to come back up to where I last left off, but yeah. Oh, here's a good view of that trail down below us. I don't know if that's a private road or not. This is a connecting trail. A loop trail connects to a bunch of other ones. Shoot, I should pull up the map. I'll show you here. Okay, so when the phone updates, there it goes. So that must be the green trail we're looking at below us. See, because we started, the parking lot's right there. That's a straight section we went to where we started the loop. So we're eventually going to connect to the OL trail. Take a right. We're going to stay on the purple, but that connects you to that and that and this and that. And I want to say I piked that one though. Is that the one that goes along the power lines? Yeah, I think I did the green one already. So we're on the purple trail, and that's the 2.5 mile trail, but you can see it connects to everything else. So that's why it's a popular trail. It doesn't really connect to the park itself, but it connects you to the... Sorry, I just had a moment. We're discussing the trail. If I would have looked a little more this way, but I don't know if it's a park trail or not, as I keep talking about it. Well, there's your answer. So yeah, I piked that. Oh, yeah, I did hike that one before. GL. I think it's the GL trail, right? Okay, so again, I hiked it way back in May before the park opened. It might have been okay, that's the VA trail. So, yeah, I did that one already. So that's the green trail, the VA trail down below us. Because I remember hiking the power lines out. We followed out into the field. We had some overlooks. We come around the corner. So we're right above that trail. But I can't, yeah. Either way, if you check out the VA trail, I do mention that bench actually. And then we come across the cut. We're above that actually. I didn't even know this was up here. So, I think a little ways down there, I make a mention of the cut if you're watching the green trail, the VA trail at Green Lakes. And then there's a trail that cuts off. And then we come up and around and back to the power lines. That's where we are. Wow, I just spent 10 minutes just stand there and talk about a trail that I've previously been on. And we're not even a half mile into this one. So, yeah, so that is a trail down there, and I've hiked that one before. So that's the VA trail, green trail. If you want to watch that video next, feel free to. And we're still going up in another deer trail. Yeah, that's definitely another deer trail. Again, there's so much stuff to see when you take your time. Noticing the deer trail, tree growth. You know, no deer yet, but I'm surprised the pedestrian traffic kind of eased off too. Oh, ugh. Something about deer trails and tree growth. Again, if anybody knows what's going on with these tree growths and what's causing it and stuff like that, feel free to comment down below, because I'm just as naturally curious about what they could be. Now I'm looking up ahead of here, that's why I'm looking this way, because if you look way up there, I'm trying to figure out if that's a natural rock formation or if that was man-made. But instead of, it's just something I want to note to the viewer. So if we do get up there and we don't come anywhere near it, it's something you can possibly notice when you're hiking. But I'm going to assume we're going to come up to it, coming up here as we keep climbing. But if we don't, it's noted. Yeah, because that's that field. You got the one field out there and the one field down here where the VA green trail cuts across the field, jets out, and heads back to the power lines. So, alright, looks like our uphill climb is starting to level off. And no, we didn't come near that rock formation thing. It's right here. It's the curve we went around the last time we talked. Alright. I can see where there would be a lot of deer in this area. Oh, got another signpost coming up. Another mile marker. Oh wow. Back up just a couple steps. There's a view for a kill. View for a kill. Anybody remember Duran Duran, the band? That's what that reference was. I think it's a view to a kill. Again, if it's in the summertime and all the foliage is on, you wouldn't even seen that without growth here. Alright. My marker 577 on the DR Trail, Green Lake State Park, and here we are, the DR Trail. That's the view from that mile marker. Forgot to do the 360. Spring birds. It feels like mid-April right now. 50s, the birds are out. Birds are confused. Keep hearing sticks breaking over there. I like the fact that that's actually a ridge line. That could be, yeah, I just thought about it. That could be why the trail's popular today too, because of the warm temperatures. And it being a Saturday. That's probably why this trail's so popular today. In February, in upstate New York. Alright, I am going to have to take a quick snack right here. Now's a good place to do it. Everybody likes to post what they're eating on the video. Yummy. Just a generic brand granola bar. I got 5 of them in my pocket just in case. Along with a bottle of water, of course. I knew I was coming into a long trail, so, you know, be prepared, right? You never know what you're going to encounter or get into when you're on the trail. I'm still kind of surprised I've not seen any deer as much of the deer trails I see around here. Oh, looking at tea growths. What is going on in this area? I thought Winona Forest had some problems. And then you look down here, it's like, oh, well. Alright, I'm going to take a break. That tree looks sus. Looking out and over yonder. Yeah, I'm still eating. Just looked around and I'm like, oh yeah. Again, probably you noticed it if I didn't stop and look. The trail actually, somebody just passed me. The trail actually goes down and back up into there, so I would have not noticed that tree. But I decided I wasn't going to regenerate. Regenerate? What are you, freaking Borg? You gotta stop and regenerate with a granola bar. I get a little bit of a mud spot here. Yeah, hasn't been too bad. It is a muddy trail, so I forgot to mention that at the beginning. You probably noticed it when you got to the top of the hill that it ain't bad, but you know, it is a wet trail. Okay, too many things disturbing in this corner. What are with the posts in the ground? And the fence in the background. And this tree with all of the tree growth in it. Oh, got a sign up here. Weird place for a sign. Deer Run Trail. Here you go. Multi-purpose trail. Ticks, stand trail, pets on leash, pick up after, and use trash cans. And that's the Deer Run Trail. Why that sign is there, I have no idea. You'd think it'd be pointing toward our direction because the trail goes that way, but you'd think you'd walk to it. Shouldn't it be up there? So I'm guessing this is where we jag over to the left, and we'll continue our loop. It's just a weird place for that sign to be. I mean, who's gonna notice it? Why wouldn't it be up here, like right here at this? Right here would have been a good spot for that sign, because you would be coming off either one of these other trails. But why have it way down there? You ain't gonna notice it. I don't know. Just saying. Milepost 519 on the Deer Run Trail. This is our trail now for a little bit. Deer Run Overlook Connector Trail. You see how these are set up. They're on top. We go that way for the Deer Run Trail. Red, the Overlook. We're gonna go the other way. Right, here's another signpost. Mile marker 519. So the Overlook Trail, which is going to be another time, obviously, goes up that way. I'm trying to see what that sign says. Can't read it. And that's where we are in this point of the hike. We're now connecting to the Deer Run and the Overlook. We're going to share the Overlook for a while. We're going to take a right at this intersection. So that's the Deer Run Trail. We're going to hang off and head this way. And the 360 for the 519 mile marker. So we come to this weird spot, big tree. Looks like there's a trail down there, but I'm not sure about the danger signs. So, yeah. And that's that fence. So if anybody knows what that is, I'm not in the mood to go over there today. I got long enough walk. Anyway, mile marker 517 on the Deer Run Trail and the Overlook Trail. Oh, this might be a good view coming up here, though. I was going to show the signpost because there really wasn't much at it. And I went a little further, so we're going to show you. Mile marker 515, Deer Run Trail and Overlook Trail. As you can see, there wasn't much to look at. It's all overgrown brush. So I'm like, nah. And then watch the transition. Oh, okay. That's why I went back to make note of the mile marker. So at first I'm like, oh, there isn't really much of a view, and then you come around the corner and then it opens right up. This looks like an old stone wall here. Yeah, okay. Stone wall comes across here. That's man-made. Who made it? Good luck knowing. You see it go straight down through there if I zoom in a little bit. So this was a man-made stone wall at one point. Oh yeah, look at this. Again, if you're familiar with the area, here's something to point out. If you know what this is, what this place is, feel free to comment down below. We're filming 2 deer right now. I said deer tracks here. I said deer tracks here. Got another sign coming up too, so. Deer trail going off in there. That's probably where they went. Nope, still walking this way. Deer Run Overlook Connector Trail. Again, that sign's in a weird spot. I guess that's a normal thing. Put signs in weird spots. Somebody might see them. That doesn't have a mile marker on it. That's one of the old signs. And I'm no longer following deer tracks. Oh, what the? What? An old telephone pole. From days gone by, I guess. I don't think it's still active. But why would that be out here? There's a lot of whys. Warning or caution sign coming up. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, I'll show you. This ain't sketchy. Warning. This had to be a way back when sign. I just understand underground, B, digging. So something underground, but is it still there? The tree ain't. The tree got obliterated. And there is an old electric, looks like an old electric fence right here. Here, let's see if I can't get that in an angle. There we go. So you got an obvious tree line. You can see the electric fence wire, barbed wire, along it. And it comes through with the warning sign. Huh. Another mystery to solve. That's all we can do is solve mysteries. Just wonder, that's all we can really do. Uh-oh. We got some decisions up here to make. Well, it's nice to see the sun in February where the temperature ain't brutal, but a trail comes. Here's our next trail intersection. Our trail goes off down that way, okay? Here's the trail marker, mile marker 530. That's where that's what it's called. Okay, we're at the 290 parking lot. That's where we're parked currently, if anybody knows. So we are getting off that overlooking Deer Run Trail, going back to the Deer Run Trail. Here's all your nice signs. So, alright, so we're going to take a right here. Your actual trail markers right there. For the purple, Deer Run Trail, DR. And unfortunately, because, again, it's a blessing, but it's a curse. Unfortunately, the sun's out, but I'm glad the sun's out. So I can't really show you over there for obvious reasons. So. Okay. And just so you know, this is where I had to swap my batteries out with the Handycam. So, we're just coming out of that field still. I'm going to do a turn behind me when I get that sun behind me. I actually think I hear a train down there. We'll know in a minute. So. As I said, it's heavy in pedestrian traffic. That's the other trail over there. So. There's that tree. Again, the intersection is right where those people are about. Right on that corner there. When they get clear. Oh, they're coming this way. Great. Alright. Oh, like I said, it's a busy trail. What happened here? Holy crap. Looks like a crime scene. Yeah, but another one looks like a warning sign coming up. Right there. Oh, there you go. Now we may notice, I'm glad I made note of this building earlier. Is what's down there. Just conveniently lingering. Anybody knows what that building is, please comment down below, because now it's getting disturbing. And there's that, what looks like a warning sign, whatever it's supposed to be doing. Obviously from years past, but so you know, it's coming down below you. So now we got a straight shot. So why was this all clear cut out? That's the next question. Yeah, so for some reason it's all clear cut all the way up through here to this point. So what was... Oh, I wonder if it had something to do with that underground thing. Now you'd think there'd be stuff posted in... I don't know, it's perplexing. I mean... But normally if there's something buried underground, you got those yellow posts in the field still. But why was this all clear cut? Yeah, I don't know. You got a trench over here though. A little natural. Oh. Back up 2 steps. Oh, that's about the best view you're gonna get. Oh, that's a road, okay. I'm gonna try to zoom this in the best I can. Weird. Oh my goodness, this place is getting really popular now. I'm gonna have to step off the trail for these people. Got one coming up and one going down. Couldn't tell if that was natural made or if that was actually somebody put a road down the bottom or not. The hill is natural, but I wasn't sure if that was a road on the bottom. And if you look off to the left over here, you can still kind of see it down there. So right now, I think we're at least halfway through. We're on our return trip. I could focus on that. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud. That happens too once in a while if I'm not talking to myself. It's a weird thing. Uh-oh. It'll get steep here. I'm trying to slow myself down and it's not going as planned. Hey. Another person working his way up. It's like a road through here with traffic on a Friday afternoon. Everybody going home from work now. It's just so nice out today. Alright, we'll work our way down to the bottom of this hill. We'll get past this pedestrian working up it, and we'll continue from there. Whew. Alright. Oh. You want to see what's behind those bushes? Not really. You got your train mace out. Oh, this is a pedestrian. Pedestrian down there blowing the horn. Okay, if this, I'm speechless. I'm just gonna point out things that I really don't wanna mention anything about what is going on in this specific area. Okay, now here's the creepy part. Look at this tree. Just it's eye candy. It feels like it's cursed, to be honest. The tree. The huge vines scattered all about, the crooked tree, the ones behind it. This tree is growing an extra leg. What happened here? What happened here, Mother Nature? I don't know if these are signs or symbols or what. Because it's odd that this tree is growing this way. This tree is growing this way, and right in the middle are all these vines, and this tree is just butchered. Let's keep walking. And what makes it better is it's right around the corner from when we heard the train horn blow, and that pedestrian walked around. And then that happens. And if you need to know where you are, you're at mile marker 539 on the Deer Run Trail. It's right over there if you want to investigate with your own eyes. Again, that's your lure to come and investigate further. As I ain't gonna touch that Native American curse. I'm gonna stop that sentence right there. Oh, this looks fun. Where does the trail go? You know, this tree I could understand it fell and tried growing, but back there, those trees didn't fall down. They had no reason to try to grow. They grew like that on purpose. It's only the only train horn. Yeah, I can't get over that train horn and that pedestrian walking around the corner though at the same time. That's the first and only time we heard a train horn during this hike. And then the creepy trees and the pedestrian walking around at the same time. The timing. I'm gonna get winded. I'm gonna turn you off until I get to someplace decent. Like, I see another mile marker up there, so let me get up there. It's gonna take me a minute or two. Mile marker 542 on the DR Trail, Green Lake State Park. Not much to look at. Oh, I hear a train. That's definitely a train. That's definitely a Jibo down there. Yeah, we're missing a train right now. Should hear a horn blow. Oh, other than the one that happened earlier. This one actually sounds like a freight train. So they named this the Deer Run Trail. It's going to be the YR Trail, You Run Trail, because I want to quickly get out of here. It's kind of starting to get creepy. Alright, here's something. It feels like it's relevant to something. It's natural. Okay, never mind. Oh, so what's that? Got another, oh boy, got another marker coming up here. This is looking pretty interesting. Mile marker 544 on the DR Trail. Deer Run Trail. Green Lake State Park. Oh, no way. I know what that is. Syracuse Hancock International Airport. I mentioned this on the other trail at the beginning when we were trying to figure out 10 minutes if it was a trail or not, to find out it was a trail that I've already hiked. That's that Rusty Water Tower. I mentioned that in that trail hike. Again, this is mile marker 544. All right. I'm going to start speeding up a little bit because it sounds like trains are starting to happen. So, even though I missed the 3 that I came down here for. Again, it's an hour drive to get here, but it's either, you know, it's a nice day. I was either going to rail fan or hike. I ended up doing both. Deer Trail coming out of here, coming across here. I don't see any deer though. I think they'd definitely be out in this stuff somewhere. Still munching before they lay down. And there's more traffic heading this way. Oh, again, with the train horn and the people. Where are they? There they are. Oh, I'm glad everybody carries horns around with them when they're hiking. Oh, yeah. I come to think of it, now that I hear that jet take off, you could probably watch them take off up there on that hill when we seen the Syracuse International Airport down there. I'm pretty sure that was the control tower. And the plane just took off, so you could probably see them take off from that hill up there. Straight for the creepy tree? Why not? Where's the trail go? The forest welcomes you. Okay, this hike is starting to get weird, I'm sorry. It's all about entertainment, right? You're out there to have fun. You can't say I'm not having fun. I mean, I'm gonna have to take this coat off here shortly. It's gonna warm up with that sunlight. I mean, it's not like I'm wearing a snowsuit. Yeah, unfortunately today is the last day of the warm temps because it gets back down to like 30s. There's still 30s up here. It's tropical. You see the guy going up the hill. That's one of the reasons why I'm looking to get a bicycle, a mountain bike. That was a fat bike that went by. I don't think I can afford a fat bike, but still, like on a day like today, I could hike to a certain point, make a note where I left off, and then next time I come back to the same trail. See, again, I didn't notice these until I started talking to you. It'll make things, the bike will make things go a lot easier. Because I can pack stuff in and everything. And if I go to the Adirondacks, yeah, if it's like a trail like this, I can easily get to the next location within minutes compared to walking there. And that still takes away from the time I'm allowed to actually walk. But with a bike, it'll be quicker. I could walk further and get 10-mile trails done, because here's your challenge for the viewer. Adirondack Mountains. Look up trails and then note the average length of trails. Some of them get up to 20 miles. Right now, the future goal is to get as many hiked as I can in my lifetime. Come across mountain marker 550. DR Trail, Green Lake State Park. It's not much of a 360 here, so. So right now I'm pushing. So I'm having a feeling I'm getting close to the end, because right now I'm pushing. It's about 3 miles. But what makes this good is, if this was a 5-mile long trail, I could do a loop trail. My max is 6, so that's weird. What kind of creepy stuff's going on down here? Mile marker 552. DR trail. Uh-oh. This looks like the hardest part yet. Ooh, a scary tree over there on the right. Alright, so now, again, we know. 552. There's a steep hill. Again, I'm going to turn you off, get up to the top of the hill, because I don't think you want to hear me wheezing up the entire length of it. Alright. This is like an old road. You can see the tree line right here, all the way down. Clear all this way. But then it goes nowhere after the... We didn't even know it was a road down there. So, what's going on here? There's a trail off to the side here. What are you? Oh, it doesn't have a mile marker on that one. So there's like something going off up in there. Oh, it's not a trail though. We're gonna leave that off the books. I wonder if it connects to that one on the other side though, with the fence and everything. Right when we started the Overlook Trail, was it? I don't know. It's been so far. It's been so long ago, I forgot. But so I don't know, because there's something coming down the hill right here, and it goes back up it. You can barely make out that trail. Huh. Anyway, sticking to the DR trail. Again, it's just old growth trees. You can see the trail there, actually. Old growth trees all the way along the hillside here, and nothing on this side, so this feels like an old road. Where did it go? When we started at the bottom of the hill, there was no sign of this. So, another mystery. Does this one have a mile marker? No, it don't. Okay, some of these don't have mile markers. Okay, now that confirms my theory. There's an old fence up there too, so. It's just baffling. Well, I changed it back on an unrelated thing. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that is part of that stuff that was over there at the other trail, because there's that warning sign and everything else. You want to peek at what that is, so we go know in the future. You got another mile marker up here, so. And then there's a fence. What is going on up here, Green Lakes? Again, if you know what's going on, let me know in the comments. Well, at least we'll know. So, mile marker 556 with a disgusting tree. Sorry, tree, but I didn't do that to you. So, but the fence, you can see it down below here. It's an old fence, so this is nothing new. But the old road we were just on is right here. So now, what's this? This is an unmarked trail. Yeah, that's what I thought. Restricted area, no entry. So, you are not allowed to be up in here. Unsafe conditions may be present. Here, read it for yourself. Stay out. No hiking, no biking. This is not a section trail. Unsafe conditions. Oh, I like the falling part. So we won't attempt to go up into there, but now we know. Stay out. But why there's a defined trail going in there, I do not know. You'd think they have a barricade or something to prevent people from taking their bikes and stuff up in there, but I don't know. But now the viewer knows, so stay out of there. And it had to be up there a while because of the fence. This is an old fence, so. Another mystery. There are warning signs that says part of the area is under surveillance. I wonder if that's what it's got to do with. There's a trail below us down there a little ways. Got another mile marker coming up. Well, deer run trail. I didn't see a deer run, but definitely made me want to run. Pedestrians blowing train horns at you every time before they come around the corner. Milepost 242. Steep, sharp curve. More traffic heading this way. There's some old school bottles and stuff right there. That's been there a while. Now this section gets a little different. The trees are different. There's like a cut down through here. Like it may come off of like a road maybe? No, this is an old road, definitely. I mean, the deer trail too, but you can kind of see the old road feel. So, down along that way. So that confirms that there used to be an old road up in here. But why are these trees much different from what we've been walking through? Is the next question. Mile marker 239. Starting to get back over to this open view though. So I'm hoping we're coming up pretty close to the end now. That's a big vine. Wow, too bad somebody's blocking it out. Sorry this is getting to be a long video, but again, I'll show you what I can, but there's a lot to see. Now that we're calling mile markers. I like that idea though. More traffic. Yep. Yeah. Oh, mile marker 562 according to what's on the back of the bench. Oh wow, this is a view for a kill. This is what you come for. Oh yeah. Wow. So, trying to get my bearings here. 290 is the road right below us. I think that's the Erie Canalway, the old Erie Canal. I'm not 100% sure. There's so many canals in the area. Zoom it down there. And that's a trail that I would like to get to at some point, start working on. But again, it covers the entire New York State, and I don't plan on covering the entire New York State, but I might do sections. So That's yet to be determined because I first want to get the Boonville Canal done. I can't figure out what road over there. Oh, is there a pedestrian coming? So something's over there. I think the rail yard's over there because that's where the horns are coming from. And there's like, where that traffic is, I think that's the one that takes you into Manoa proper, where the green bridge and the rail yard is. This one diverts, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the area. I just know one of these two roads are the ones at the start of the video that I was able to see straight down. But I don't know my bearings as of right now. I just know that below us is 290, Erie Canal, and the Canalway Trail. And again, I'm assuming it's the Erie Canal. It just looks weird watching traffic driving through the... Here, let's see if I can get another incident down there. It makes it weird. So you can see what I was looking at. Anyway, so you don't really see the road. I just gotta wait for traffic. The only road that's not busy is the one you're looking at right now. Ah, here you go. Here's some eye candy coming up it. Look at those deer way out there. See the... See what I'm talking about? Alright, yeah, so this is definitely worth a look. Alright, well, let's get back on it. We know we're not that much more to go because at some point at the beginning of the video we were looking down that roadway and that's where the trailhead was. Oh, dedicated to dedication bench. And this is again mile marker 562 on the DR Trail, Deer Run Trail, Green Lakes State Park. And continuing on. Oh, and backing up. More traffic heading this way. What am I looking at right there? Other than the water tower. Kind of thinking I didn't need to grow this year. So I think it only got cold, maybe, I say cold, 10 degrees or below, 3 days this year, this winter. Coming up to another mile marker. Nope. Yeah, this trail does not disappoint. There's a lot to see on this trail, for sure. It's definitely a lot of pedestrian traffic, so keep that in mind when you're here. Again, it's a rare event. Oh, this might be our turn right here. Yep, this is the end of the trail. This concludes the loop. To the left is the trail back down to the parking lot. So, yeah, keep that in mind when you're here. Of course, this is the main connecting trail too, so. I mean, look at all these trails it connects into. Deer Run, 290 parking, Bird Conservation Area, Kiosk, Overlook Trail, Vista Trail, Farmers Hill Trail, Empire State Trail. And here we are. That's where we started. What? At least we saved the best for last, huh? Because our overlook is right down below that hill. It's not that far away. So if you want to come for a nice view or just relax when you're up in the area, that bench and overlook is right below that hill. Well, if you want something more challenging, you could start this way and have that, you know, at least now you know you got two places that you can stop and take in the scenery. And now we work our way back down to the parking lot, which is probably cramped with as much traffic as I've seen on the pedestrians. But hey, can't credit the ones that brought their own train horn when they're coming around corners. I cannot get over the timing of that. That was the creepiest part of the hike, for sure. When that train horn blew and the pedestrian walked around the corner. Speaking of train horns, is there a pedestrian coming up the hill? Well, we'll find out shortly. Because I'm ending the video now, so. It's just creepy. And the creepy trees, just, you know, it's like the timing of things. But that's what makes it interesting, you know? You wouldn't, if I didn't get uphill, you wouldn't even believe me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if I haven't said it enough during the video, this is Green Lake State Park. We're in the pocket. I still can't talk. The parking is off of 290. So if you go, like I said, you could go real fan, you know, hang out for a little while down there. It gets quiet. Come over to Green Lakes. If you're in the trains and hiking, assumingly. Even then, you still got the state park 5 minutes away from the pedestrian bridge for the rail yard. I mean, restroom facilities, you know. Something to look into. Do a hike and go back to rail fanning in the afternoon, or do whatever you want, you know. A lot of options. Like right now, I'm gonna finish this video and go sit trackside and see what I can get. Sucks that, unfortunately, what I came here for this morning did not happen, so well, you know, here I am hiking. It's too much of a beautiful day to skip it, so something was getting done today, and I'm in the area, yeah, so why not do the longest trail? So trail is 2.5 miles long from the parking lot to the trailhead up top. Is about 1/4 mile, maybe half, not even. I'm talking and walking down it. I'm gonna say 1/4 mile, because it's right below the hill here. So from the time I started talking to the time I get to the bottom of this hill, by the time I shut up. Anyway, and from the start of the loop trail over to the other ones, it's about almost a mile. So you're already into it. By the time you get to the other trails, you're already into this about 1.5 miles, thus the bike. See what I'm saying? So next time I come and want to do those other ones, if I have a bike, this is obviously a bike friendly trail. I can bike my happy, you know, over to the other trailheads and then walk it and then get them done without having to walk this entire length that I've already walked. And it's 1.5 miles. So that's why I'm looking into a bike. And then when I start these extra long trails, because it's 1.5 miles to get to those trails. And then it's another, could be another 2-mile trail or whatnot. And my cap is 6 miles total. Out and back, it's 6 miles. Anything over that, don't end well. So again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It was definitely entertaining. I hope to keep them entertaining. So please leave a like and comment down below. Or maybe I've missed something, or maybe you know what that building is, or some of the features we pointed out. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm just gonna continue rolling until we get to this bottom of the parking lot, so you could actually, so the full length of this walk down. Let's just keep walking and ignore that. Oh. Hang on. Can I catch that? Yeah, I can catch it. Oh, that's full zoom. See, you never know what you're gonna see. How'd I miss that the first time? Old tire there. For that tire to be back here, they had to have a loader back here. That's an old loader tire. Yep, you need to know how busy this place is. This is just for the trailhead parking. I missed this through. I never mentioned this. This must have been one of the guys. Yeah, because the guys were behind you. So this is like an old, used to be an old like gate or something. Maybe a gate. Looks like it has electrical hookup inside. It used to. So this would have been gated off at some point. Looks like. Oops. So they got cars lined all the way up and down both sides of the road here. So